銀河鉄道39。
Okay, let's read Chapter 7 of Galaxy Express 39, Suisei Toshokan. Suisei, as we learned in the previous chapter, is Comet, Suisei, and Toshokan is library, so Comet Library. And we get our normal sort of narrator introduction here, trying to be poetic about something, so let's check it out. この世で一番美しく儚いものがあるとすれば、Okay, 儚いもの. Doesn't that mean like not? Oh, hakanai, fleeting, transient. Interesting. Okay. So in this world, the most beautiful transient thing, if we're talking about it, or if we're doing that, それは彗星に違いないと宇宙人 no 宇宙詩人は書いてる. As for the thing that's the most beautiful transient thing, it's a comet without a doubt, as for a space poet wrote. A shijin is a poet. Yeah, and so a uchu shijin is a space poet. So again, as for a space poet, was writing that, like, without a doubt, a comet is like the most beautiful transient thing in this world. つかの間の命を燃やして、つかの間, like in an instant, or yeah, brief moment in time, a life in a brief moment of time, or burning its life in a brief moment in time, and going and vanishing. 消えてゆくか、かげろうにも似てもの、悲しい一族だと詩人は歌う. Okay. Like, this is the poet, as for the poet, singing that, like, it's part of a sad family that vanishes and burns up its own life in an instant. Yeah, so again, tsuka no mo no inochi. In a moment, burning up its life in an instant and going and vanishing. The kagero. Kagero. Maybe that is like shimmering. Kagero mo. Yeah, maybe that's either darkening, or let's go with shimmering of hot air. Shimmering and going and vanishing while burning up its own life in an instant. Resembling, and a thing that resembles like a sad family. That's what the poet was singing about. It's kind of what we're talking about here. Okay, well, let's see what this is going to be about. あれはなんだい? What's that? As for that thing, what is it? 次の停車駅よ. It's the next station stop. Kometo Station. The Suisei no Su. The comet nest. But she calls it the comet station. Mohaus 彗星もハレー彗星もあそこを飛び出して長い楕円軌道を通って地球に近づきまた戻ってくる. Okay, she's talking about comets and what they do. So Morehouse, like Morehouse. We'll just have to go with Morehouse. Even Morehouse comment and even Haley's comment. That place dash out of. They dash out of that place and oh, um, an elliptical orbit. In a long elliptical orbit, follow and to Earth approach. They approach Earth, traveling along a long elliptical orbit, dashing out of that place. Even those comments do that. And again, they return and come to this place. 彗星ってほうき星、ほうき星のことだろう Talking about suisei, they're the things of Hoki stars, aren't they? Hoki. Oh, he's just giving a different name. Hoki boshi. Hoki is broom, so they're broom stars. That's the thing called broom stars, right? Uro shiteru. Uyo. Uyo. I'll say uro means to wander. Uyo. In swarms. So like they're swarming. Uyo shiteru. Are ni wa shippo ga nai yo. And as for the ones there, tails don't exist. They have no tails. Okay, so that is where the comets are gathering or whatever. Oh, all right. 彗星の尻尾は太陽に近づいた時だけできるのよ。As for comet tails, just the time of approaching the sun, it's possible. Comet tails are only possible when they're approaching the sun. 太陽風に彗星の物質が押されて長い尾が出るの。O there means like fur. Oh, it can mean tail. Ah, okay. And you can use tail as a comment. Okay. Bushitsu. Substance. Okay, so by the solar wind, by the sun's wind, being pressed or pinned down by the material substance of the comet, a long tail comes out. Osarete. Okay, to apply pressure, to push. Oh, okay, that's the passive of osu. Okay, there we go. So the substance of the comet being pressed by the solar wind, a long tail comes out. Okay. 彗星の巣か? The nest of comets. Huh? Oh, there we go. Cool. Check that out. And just a suit here is this nest, den, haunt, spider web. Kind of means those things, but breeding place, the breeding place of comets, that would probably work. Suitawa, we've arrived. 着いたわ。停車時間、停車時間は1時間30分. So as for the time of train stopping, it's 1 hour and 30 minutes. 着いたって、ここは arrived, you say. As for this place, いらっしゃい。降りても大丈夫よ、鉄郎. Welcome. Even if you get off, it's fine, Tetsuro. So there's like nothing out there. So he's like, there we go. この前言ったでしょ? Like said it before, didn't I? 上も下もなく. Up and down don't exist. 暑くも寒くもない. It's neither warm nor cold. ふわふわしたところだって. I said that it's a place that is ふわふわ, like floaty fluffy. Without up or down, without being warm or cold. I love it. ここはゆっくり回転してる? ゆっくり回転してるコメットの、コメットステーションの中心部. As for this place, slowly rotating Comet Station, like the central part. It's the central part of Comet Station, which again, it's Comet Nest or Comet Birthplace. It's rotating slowly. 上下の This is Meite to continue to talk. 上下の感覚がないだけで、気圧はちゃんと地球上と同じよ. Okay, 感覚 is like sensation or feeling. Yeah. With, I guess, like with just not being able to sense up and down, the pressure, as for the pressure, as for the kiatsu, or the atmosphere. Yeah, atmospheric pressure. As for the atmospheric pressure, it's like, it's the same as Earth's. Chikujo. I'm not sure why Joel, but it's the same as Earth. The atmospheric pressure. Well, that's fortunate. 気持ちが悪いな. It's kind of it feels creepy, doesn't it? The mood is bad. お店の中に入れば人工重力があるから上下の感覚があるわ. Okay, so if enter inside a store, artificial gravity, because it exists, up and down sensation or feeling will exist. 店 store. そう言われてみれば. And so he's like a store, and then I see, or it is that way. 言われてみれば, like if I look as I say it, or I say it, and if I look and he sees one, and it looks like it's a coffee store. Of course. Oh, hey, look. どこへ入りましょうか? Where shall we go? Or where shall we enter? Or which one shall we enter? I think that one's like a restaurant. 何でもあるんだな. There's everything, isn't there? Oh, is that museum? It's not quite spelled right, but it could be. This one is something no Bazu. Uh. ここへ入りたい. I want to enter toward that place. え? Huh? 本屋さんへ入るの? Entering into a bookstore. And this is Kingu Shoten. King bookstore. Yeah. いいでしょう。ここには昔地球で売っていたありとあらゆる本があるのよ。Okay, so いいでしょう. That's good, isn't it? As for in this place, a long time ago on Earth, sold arito. Ari. Arito arayuru is every possible. As for in this place, a long time ago on Earth, books, every single book that sold on Earth exists. Ari to arayuru hon ga aru no yo. I think that's what she's saying. Like every possible book that was sold on Earth a long time ago is here. ここにいれば, if entering here or if being in here, 1時間30分ぐらい退屈しないは the extent of an hour and a half will be not boring. We won't be bored here for an hour and a half. Okay. Oh boy, look at this. This is Shonen Kingu. Shonen Kingu. So I don't know if that was was the Kingu an actual manga line like Shonen Jump? Shonen Kingu? Who published this? Hito Comics. Okay, so he's not pandering to the publisher. 本当だ. Yeah, 本当だ. It's true. 噂にしか聞いたことがない名高い古典がいっぱい. Okay, koten is like classic literature, so it's true. 噂にしか聞いたないことがない. I think this is like I've only heard of in rumors. 噂にしかない. Yeah, it's like a thing I've only heard of in rumors. Not dakai koten ga ipai. It's full of like really famous classics. Yeah, famous, celebrated, well-known classics. Oh, okay. No, apparently Galaxy Express was serialized in Shonen Kingu. Of course. Why wouldn't he? Can't quite make out what that's supposed to be. Anyway. あっちの方のを見たい? I want to look in this direction, or in that direction. 私と哲郎では本の趣味が少し違うみたいね. 違うみたいね. So as for with me and Tetsuro, the interests in books seems to be a little bit different. So like it seems we have a little bit of difference in interest of books. 致し方なし 致し方なし I think this is kind of like 仕方がない 致し方 Yeah, like without 致し the way to, without a way, without a method. Okay. There he is. Reading comics. Boom. Like where do these people come from? Okay. Uh-oh. All right. I'm more curious in the book he's reading. Fun. Something shonen. I can't read enough of this. I'm not quite sure what that is. All right. We'll give up. 嫌なやつだな。ジロジロ見て. Like, oh no, that guy, he's like staring. Jiro jiro is to stare. Looking and staring. Or 嫌なやつだ. That's like a bad guy. He's like staring. あれ、僕の見た本を見てら? Huh? Like, あれ? Huh? My looked at book is looking at. So he's like looking at the book I was looking at. Oi, omae, mate, matsunda. Hey, you, wait, you must wait. お前、この本のページを破り取ったな. You, this book's page, like, ripped and took, or like tore, destroyed and took. Yab. Yaburi toru. Yeah, to rip out. Like you tore out a book of this page, a page of this book, didn't you? 知らないよ. I don't, like, I'm not familiar. Like, I don't know. 嘘を言うな. Don't lie. これを見ろ. Look at this thing. 破れているじゃないか. It's destroyed, isn't it? そんな. It can't be. Koi, come. 水星警察へ突き出してやる? So like come along to the Comet police station, I guess. Like tsukidashite yaru. We'll do the favor of like taking you. I wouldn't call that a favor, but hand over. Tsukidasu. We're gonna hand you over to the Comet police. 待って、これよ。Wait. 僕には本を破る理由がないよ. As for to me, like a reason for destroying a book does not exist. Like there's no reason for me to do it. やかましい. Which is just like you're troublesome, you're noisy. Shut up. Jabba. Wow. Okay.
Hello there.
Perfect timing. That's the halfway point of this chapter. We're going to pause there. Tetsuro just can't cut a break, getting beat up on every chapter or every planet. We'll continue next time and see if he makes it out